Imagine it's a rainy Thursday morning in downtown New York City. You're sitting in a small, dimly lit cafe, watching business people rush by with their umbrellas, clutching briefcases and coffee cups. On the table in front of you, someone opens a newspaper, the headlines screaming about another market crash. Yet, people keep walking past, seemingly unaffected, as if the chaos outside doesn't touch their daily lives. What most don't realize is that the financial choices they make every single day, the habits they cling to, are quietly keeping them trapped in a cycle of scarcity. Today, we're going to explore the 7 habits that keep people poor without them even realizing it. The first habit is living paycheck to paycheck. It's easy to justify. After all, bills are due, rent must be paid, groceries bought, but when every dollar is spent as soon as it comes in, there's no room to grow wealth. You might feel secure because your needs are met, but in reality, your money is working for nothing. Wealth doesn't come from earning more, it comes from letting your money work for you. People who break this habit start by creating a plan, budgeting not just for expenses, but for investments and savings that grow over time. The second habit is ignoring financial education. Schools rarely teach you how to invest, save strategically, or understand debt. Most people rely on hearsay or outdated advice from family and friends. When you avoid learning about money, you leave your financial future to chance. It's not about becoming a financial expert overnight. It's about consistently learning and understanding the principles that make money multiply rather than deplete. Reading a book a month, following credible finance blogs, or even listening to podcasts can slowly transform your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Next is the habit of impulsive spending. The lure of instant gratification, whether it's a new gadget, clothes, or dining out, can sabotage long-term financial goals. People justify these purchases as treats or well-earned rewards, but over time, small impulses compound into a significant drain on wealth. The key is awareness. Track your spending and pause before making purchases. Ask yourself if this expense aligns with your long-term goals or if it's just feeding a fleeting desire. The fourth habit keeping people poor is avoiding risk entirely. Many associate wealth with safety, believing that staying in a secure 9-to-5 job is enough. But wealth rarely grows in comfort zones. Investment opportunities, business ventures, and side hustles always carry risk, but calculated risk is what separates those who remain financially stagnant from those who grow wealth exponentially. Understanding your tolerance and educating yourself about risks can help you take smart actions without gambling away your financial security. Habit number 5 is the over-reliance on debt. Credit cards, personal loans, and buy now, pay later schemes may feel convenient, but they silently erode financial freedom. Each unpaid balance adds interest that compounds against you, while simultaneously training you to spend beyond your means. People who overcome this habit start by prioritizing debt repayment and restructuring their finances to avoid unnecessary borrowing. Debt, when used strategically, like for an appreciating asset, can be a tool, but most people treat it as free money, which is a trap. The sixth habit is the procrastination in building multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income is risky, especially in an unpredictable economy. Those who create side hustles, passive income, or investments in stocks, real estate, or businesses often reach financial security faster. People hesitate because it requires effort, planning, and sometimes stepping into unfamiliar territory. But small, consistent steps, starting a blog, investing a few $100s in index funds, or learning a skill to freelance can lead to exponential growth over time. Finally, the seventh habit is the mindset of comparison and keeping up with others. Social media and peer pressure create a constant urge to show success without building it. Buying luxury items or living beyond means to match peers drains finances and shifts focus from wealth creation to superficial appearances. People who shift from comparison to self-focus cultivate a mindset of strategic growth, prioritizing long-term goals over short-term recognition. Breaking these 7 habits isn't easy. It requires awareness, discipline, and a willingness to think differently about money. But the payoff is freedom. Freedom from debt, freedom from paycheck anxiety, and freedom to create opportunities. Start small. Track your spending, educate yourself, and challenge the impulses that drain your resources. Over time, these shifts compound, just like investments, turning financial scarcity into abundance. Remember, wealth isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how you manage, grow, and protect what you already have. The habits you practice every day determine whether you remain trapped in scarcity or step into a life of financial freedom. The choice is yours, and it begins the moment you recognize the invisible forces holding you back.